Hello, Willard School students. This is Mr. Piper, and we're doing music class through our computer. I want to introduce you to some friends. This is Matt and Shannon Heaton, and they play Irish music. So they're going to play us some Irish music to help us celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Matt and Shannon, do you want to play a tune?
Hi, students. Here's an Irish reel. 1, 2, 3.
So, Shannon, you said that was an Irish reel. What does that mean?
Well, there are dance steps that go along with all these different tune types. So Irish reels have a certain fun dance step to them. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Irish jigs have another kind of step to them. Jiggity, jiggity, elegant elephant. So you can do that with your feet.
Cool. So if we were in Ireland and you were playing this music, would there be people dancing to it?
You know what's cool is even in Boston, there are people who dance to this music.
Yeah, back, hundreds of years ago, you probably only would have played this music when there was someone dancing. Nowadays, we play the music when there are dancers and when there aren't dancers. Sometimes we play specifically for dances. Sometimes we play concerts where everyone is, sitting. Or sometimes we play for people in front of their computers.
Cool. And Shannon, how did you start playing flute? Did you start playing like in school band?
Well, I started off on the tin whistle, which is kind of like the recorder, actually. My grandpa was a tin whistle player. And so I had my first tin whistle. It cost me $7, which I had to save up, which was a big deal when I was a kid.
Our students just paid $12 for their recorder and for their book.
Amazing. That's a good deal. Inflation.
Yes.
Yeah. So I started off on the tin whistle and I learned a bunch of tunes on this. And then eventually I got a flute and kind of transferred that all to there.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And Matt started off on?
Well, I started way back when I started playing piano. And then I took a stab at the trumpet for a while. And then eventually found the guitar.
At a garage sale.
Yeah. Well, my first guitar was actually my sister's guitar that she left, and then the first one that I bought was at a garage sale.
Cool. Family connections for both of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Matt, it looks like you just picked up a new instrument. What'd you pick up?
I did. I have picked up my bouzouki for this this next thing we're going to play, and the bouzouki it's in the same family. It's got frets and strings like a guitar. If any of your students are familiar with a mandolin, it's kind of like a mandolin. It's got the strings are in pairs, so every time I play it, I'm hitting 2 strings. And it has four sets of 2 strings. We call them courses. It has 4 courses, and it's sort of an Irish version of a Greek instrument.
You know what we do at school is we talk about the body of the instrument and the neck. And you might have to take the strap off, but we talk about the head and then we count the ears. Could we count the ears so we see how many strings there are?
Yes.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ears. So there's eight strings.
And the shape of this body is they call this a teardrop shape, which is a very common one for this instrument.
Yeah.
There are people who build them differently. They make them with guitar bodies and that sort of thing, but this is
And meanwhile, the tin whistle has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No extra one like the recorder, and nothing in the back like the recorder. Just 6 holes.
Yeah. Cool. So you guys gonna play another tune? What are you gonna play?
Yeah, we thought we might sing a song for you.
Excellent.
In one tiny thing in Irish music, we call the ones with words we call songs, and the ones without words we call tunes. So we're gonna sing a song called "The Blackbird."
Excellent.
And we'll tune.
That's such a cool image. So there's a little bird that's up in the sail of the ship following somebody around.
Yeah. And
Cool.
also I think, a lot of traditional Irish ballads are songs of parting. Because there was a time in Ireland that it was really tough. There wasn't a lot of food, and there were laws that were very restricted for people. And so a lot of people went to America, they went to Australia, they left Ireland, but they would leave a family member back in Ireland.
Yeah.
Not knowing when they would meet again.
Yeah.
It's very, of course, sad to do. And so through singing and imagining beautiful things to help people get through. And so this song, if I were a blackbird, I'd whistle and sing, and I could follow my true love wherever my true love went.
Yeah. Your whistle almost sounded like a bird for a couple minutes there. Can I ask you about that? Like at the end, what were you doing with your finger on the top hole?
Powers of observation. So just to give a little color to my D, this is how I play D on the tin whistle. And to give a little color, I just do this. So it goes from this to this.
Oh, cool.
Just a little effect. Kind of.
Yeah. And we would talk with our recorders about how when you have not that many fingers down, it's a higher note. And as you go lower, as you put more fingers down, it gets lower. Could you demonstrate? Is that the same on the tin whistle?
Yeah. So starting here on my B, and I just go down the scale.
Hold on. Could you play hot cross buns on the top 3 keys?
Absolutely. And if your students tried to play along, it would be funny because this whistle is actually pitched 1 step lower. But if I played it in an Irish style.
Yeah. Nice. Very cool. And some of our other students have been talking about the pentatonic scale.
Nice.
Do, re, mi, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do. And we sing a lot of songs in that scale. And I know there's a lot of Irish things that use that sound too. I saw you picked up your Irish flute. What would that sound like if you play that on the Irish flute?
Sure. So if I play a G scale like that, do, re, mi, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do. It would look like that. Sound like a do, re, mi, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do.
Set on the ocean.
So I could just kind of take those notes and put them all along. So there's a lovely tune actually that reminds me of. That's called Winnie Hayes' Jig.
Okay.
And Winnie Hayes was a concertina player. It's kind of like a little accordion. And she lived in Lisdoonvarna in County Clare. She lived to be 101 years old. And recently there was a concertina player in Clare who passed away at the age of 107.
Wow.
So I think concertina and County Clare are a good bet. But there's a tune that she used to play. We could try that for you.
Yeah, you want to play it real simple and just do the scale?
Yeah.
So sort of a variation on the pentatonic scale there.
Cool. Very cool.
And then, do you want to try it with me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
1, 2, ready.
Very cool. So, and that's in a minor key, right? So it kind of hangs out a lot of the pentatonic scale.
That's right. It's really a Dorian mode. So it's
Ooh.
not a strict pentatonic. Well, I mean,
Close-ish.
It is pentatonic.
Minor pentatonic.
But then it's a minor. It throws in a couple of notes outside of the pentatonic scale, which makes it really fresh.
Nice. So I wonder if, I know sometimes with Irish music, like you put 2 or 3 different melodies together, and I always get really excited because a lot of the time the tunes go faster and faster as they go.
Yeah.
And so I wonder, for a last tune, if there's any students out there who would like to get up and dance a little Irish jig. Could you play something for them?
Fabulous.
We can do that. We can do that. We'll play 3 tunes for you.
Okay.
The first one is called The Crow's Nest, and the second one is Winnie Hayes that we were just playing.
Okay.
And then the third we'll go into is called
Charlie Harris's.
Charlie Harris's.
And the cool thing about this is, so a lot of times in Irish music, we might play 3 jigs together or 3 reels together. But here we're going to play a hop jig into a jig into a reel. So each of them have a slightly different feel. So you can kind of change your dance moves for each one.
And how many times? Like twice?
2, 2, 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2, 2, 2. You ready to dance? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think we should have a contest, and for anybody that just watched that, I think if a parent took a video and emailed it to me at my email address for school, we'll give an award for the best dancer to that song to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Wonderful. Now, what does best mean?
Ah.
Most spirited?
we could have like most creative, most spirited. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Well, guys, thank you so much for doing this, and maybe
Thank you.
say goodbye to all the students from Willard School.
Take care, gang. Hope
Take
to see you in
care.
person one of these days.
And we want to wish you a really happy St. Patrick's Day.
To you
Very
as
same
well.
to you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.